Okay, next one. One example 3. Now, if we go back up to this point here, okay, which we talk about general terms. Okay, so what does general terms mean? It means that in a number sequence, right, you have your numbers from, let's start first, right? So the first number in this is 1, second is 2, third is 7, and fourth is 10, right? So this is like your first place, second place, third place, fourth place, right? So how does this place number help you to find the value of the number in that place, right? How do we use first place or the number for second place to find the number in that place, right? Okay, so it's actually very simple. Alright, so this is where algebra comes in. Okay, so let's say we have our first number here. This is our first place number, and we found out in first place the number is 1. So t n, right? This n is to your placing. N is to represent your position number or your placing. So first place number t1 equals to 1. Okay. Second place number is t2 equals to 1 plus 3. Right, because we know that it increases by 3 each time. Okay, so this is actually 4. Then this one is 7. Right, so we know that t3 is 1 plus 3 plus 3. And then finally we have t4. 1 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 gives you 10. Okay. Okay, so what do you notice about this whole sequence here? Okay, the number of trees per sequence for each placing is 1 less than the placing number. So for example, second place, there's only 1 tree. Third place, there are 2 trees. Fourth place, there are 3 trees. Right? So it means that the number of trees, or how many trees you multiply, okay, or how many trees that you add for each place, right? So fifth place will be what? 4 trees plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. Okay, so the number of trees, how many times you add 3, is always 1 less than the place value. Okay, so remember this is very important. Okay, so how are we going to use this to solve for the next question? Okay, so from here, what you need to realize is that because the number of trees is always less than the placing number, okay, so if I want to find this Tn, this term, this algebraic equation that will help me find every number in every placing in the number sequence, okay, I always start with this number, the difference. What is the difference here? The difference here in this question is 3. Okay, then I will multiply this number, because the number of times I add 3 is 1 less than the position or the placing, right? So second place you only add 3 1 time, third place you only add 3 2 times, right? So I take the placing number and minus 1, right? So the number of times I add 3 is always 1 less than that current placing. Okay, then I have to add the first number, because it all starts with the first number. Okay, so this is how you find your general term, your Tn. This works for every number pattern that works this way. Plus 3, plus 3, plus 3, plus 3. Minus 7, minus 7, minus 7. But it will not work for these two number patterns. This divide and times. Okay, you must remember that. So let's look at the first example 3. Now they give you the equation already. So Tn equals to 3n minus 1. Ask you to find the first 4 terms. First 4 terms meaning, what is the first place? First place, n equals to 1. I sub n is 1. I multiply, I get minus 3 minus 1 minus 4. Second place, 2. Minus 3 times 2 minus 6 minus 1 minus 7. N equals to 3. 3 times minus 3 minus 9 minus 1 10 minus 10. N equals to 4. 4 times minus 3 minus 12 minus 1 minus 13. Right? So this equation is very powerful in the sense that whatever place I want to find that number in that placing, I just sub that placing number into the equation. Okay, so if I want to find the number that is the 20th place, n equals to 20, I sub it in, minus 3 times 20, minus 1. I'll get minus 61. Alright, let's take some time to absorb this.